That's hard to keep track. How many is that per hour?
Sounds like an hour.
I will divide and then count to it.
Okay, well, a good trick is to hum to the tune of Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. Do you know that song?
Yes, I do. I love that song. First I was afraid, I was petrified.
No, it's Staying Alive,
Yes,
Staying Alive.
you were in the parking lot earlier. That's how I know you. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
It's funny, CPR training classes are no joking matter. Over 424,000 people each day die from accidents in which CPR is needed in order to save their lives. Raise your hand if you have attended a CPR class. Okay, now I would like you to raise your hand if you have watched 6 or more episodes on Netflix. That's what I thought. We all complain about being busy and not having enough time in order to take a class. However, we make time in our schedules in order to watch these marathons of Netflix, when in reality we could have learned how to save a life. You may never need to know how to resuscitate someone using CPR. However, are you willing to risk it? CPR classes are a realistic way to be certain that you'll never be in a situation standing helpless and feeling completely useless when someone is needing you. I believe that everyone should take a first aid class or a CPR certification class in their lifetime because everyone should know how to save someone's life. I signed up for a CPR class when I decided to focus on babysitting as my main goal. I had always babysat in the past for my cousins, but their aunt and uncle were always right down the street and I never felt like I was truly on my own. This was, however, until I was babysitting a new family and their child thought it'd be funny to start acting like they were choking. Their face turned bright pink and my heart dropped to my stomach when I thought they were actually needing my help and I had no way of saving them. I realized how helpless and unprepared I truly was. I know many of you believe that these classes are a waste of time and are probably grossed out by what CPR and or first aid can include. However, these are life-saving skills and I hope you all will be on the same page as me when thinking that such classes should be required for all to learn so no one is in a situation when they're, like I was, left hopeless. First aid class or CPR class in their lifetime so they can save someone's life if they need to. I'm first going to talk to you, however, about exactly what CPR is and what it includes. CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation, and it is used to restore airway, breathing, and circulation of a person through a series of rescue breathing and chest compression techniques. It is performed to save a life of a person in some dangerous circumstances such as heart attack and or drowning. Now that you have a general idea of what CPR is, I'm going to explain the classes and what they teach. Many CPR classes last about 3 hours, which is in roughly comparison to 6 episodes on Netflix. In these classes, they show you techniques to use when performing CPR, as well as tips and tricks and ways to assess how your patient is doing. For example, how we watched in the video of singing the song in order to stay on the beats. People think situations will never occur to them in which they need to know CPR. However, dozens of traumatizing experiences have occurred in which someone was left hopeless. However, many people are blessed with miracles, for someone around them has been to one of these classes and have learned what to do when faced with a situation. An example of one of these can be found on the Heart Association website under the Survivors page. I, however, felt a connection to the example of Heidi Coote. She had only left her baby in the bath for 1 minute, she thought, when she turned around to go grab a towel for him to dry off, when he had slipped out of his car seat and had been face down in the water. Her husband had come into the room and started screaming for his son was face down in the tub, blue. However, Heidi, when she became pregnant, decided to go to one of these classes so that she could learn how to save in the situation. And she was able to perform CPR on her child, in which she said saved his life. The Family confesses that if it wasn't for Heidi knowing how to do this, that their son wouldn't be alive today, and that they believe that every parent especially should learn how to do CPR and to never leave their child unattended in the bath. I hope that one day CPR will be as commonly known as riding a bike as today, so no one person is left standing there not knowing what to do in the face of danger. I believe that everyone should take a first aid class in their lifetime, because everyone should learn the basic necessities to save someone's life when the situation calls for it. I also hope that the next time you're watching another one of your Sunday binge viewings of Netflix, you think back to this speech and realize that you could have been learning to save a life. Thank you.